did you enjoy the 3 days here to just kind of unwind?
It was good, yeah. It was just quiet. Just spent some time with family, so just good chance to relax, enjoy the holidays, and back to work.
When is it you actually start switching to work mode? Is it the 26th? Is it on the plane right here? How does it kind of work?
I think everyone's different. I think you try to do something every day over the break just to stay active and keep your body feeling good, and then kind of the mental prep. You kind of, or at least I enjoy Christmas and kind of do that, and then yesterday you start to kind of shift gears.
Can you put yourself kind of in Detroit shoes from past experience about a new coach coming in and maybe what kind of a boost that gives the team?
Yeah, I mean, I think whenever that happens as players, you think a lot about why your team's in that situation. I've been there, so I would expect that group over there tonight to be competitive and be motivated to come out and play hard. There's always some kind of a response when something like that happens.
You had Todd McLellan as a coach, I guess, at the World Cup. It was.
Yep.
What stands out about his style? Things that you kind of have to watch out for.
Well, I think he's got great experience, and he's a good coach, and there's a lot of talent over in that room, and so they'll be able to figure it out. And I mean, like I said, they're going to be competitive tonight. They're going to be motivated, and it's on us to be able to respond.
We learned from Coach that Austin Matthews will play today or tomorrow. What can you glean from those last 2 games that you guys kind of have to work on without him in the lineup? Yeah,
I think that there's obviously some areas for improvement. I mean, he's a world-class player that obviously brings a lot to the table for our group. So when he's out, we need other players to take on more responsibility, and I think we can play a better, well-rounded game and just a bit more complete. And I think if you look at those games, I don't think our starts were the best, and that's going to be an area of focus.
As a unit, defensively, would you like to? Is there an impetus maybe to be more offensive as a group back there, or are you just worried about the defensive side of things right now?
It's a little bit of both. I think every guy is a little bit different and brings different stuff to the table. So you might get different answers if you ask everybody. For me, I want to be able to contribute offensively for sure. And I think as a group, our main priorities team defense and gap control and playing the rush and breaking the puck out and all those defensive things. And then there's elements to our game where we have to be able to contribute. We have to be able to make plays, give our forwards opportunities to get time and space, and help those guys out as much as we can.
At this point in your career, does it matter if you have a consistent defensive partner or not? Everyone kind of looks at it a little bit differently.
Yeah, I think my main focus is always on myself, and I always am going to strive to be better, and I like to think that I can take on really as much responsibility as I'm given, and I expect myself to be able to handle any situation. So that's kind of the way that I view it.
How'd you spend the little 3-day break?
I spent it with family and here, and so got to relax a lot, rest. Definitely needed it. That schedule got a little bit hectic there at the end for our group, and it definitely showed in our game. But it was nice to relax and spend time with the family, and now back at it. Given
you have the 3 days, you mentioned the last 2 games, how much during that break do you allow yourself to start preparing for that game, or do you wait until the turn of the 27th? Yeah,
it was obvious that everyone needed a little bit of a rest there. Every team deals with it when teams are waiting for you, and seem like you've been traveling every day and playing a lot, and we've been playing a lot of hockey, and it's a good lesson. I think that in those circumstances, you probably got to tighten up defensively and maybe hold down the fort a little bit better than we did, obviously. But those tough situations kind of build teams and make teams who they are. And like I said, we had 3 days to rest. We're going to play a desperate team right now that wants to impress a new coach and make a little bit of a statement. So it's going to be a lot of intensity out there tonight.
Have you experienced that before, playing against a team that made a coaching switch mid-season, or going through it yourself?
Yeah, I think I have. I can't remember off the top of my head, but going through it myself personally, it seems like teams always get a little bit charged up, and you get a little bit of a fresh start and to make a first impression. And obviously, they have a lot of skill over there, and maybe some guys that aren't as happy with how the season's gone, and they're probably going to find some energy tonight to try and prove it against us.
How much in your time do you recall, in the West, playing against a Tom McClellan-like team? what are there any subtle differences? Is there anything you kind of notice, or do you not really think about?
Yeah, I think the West is a little bit. Everyone talked about how it was heavier and whatnot, but his teams definitely were. It seemed like teams that you don't know how much I can change in one day, but at the same time, they're going to be a team that wants to, obviously hold down the fort a little bit better and try not to give up as much. And teams like that generally have really good structure and make it hard on teams to get to the inside. And that's how we want to play as well. It's like 82 playoff games, and that's tiring and hard work. But it seems like the best teams do it, and I'm sure that's how they want to play, and that's how we want to play as well.
How much does getting that opportunity to play with Tavares and Marner help fuel you? Like, despite the fact that someone like an Austin Matthews can't play.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just like so many things change throughout the year, and people are always asking, who do you think you'll play with? Who are you playing with? And things just change so much, whether it be injuries or the way the lineup just kind of shakes out. And I feel like I really needed those 3 days to recharge. I feel like I have really good energy right now, and hopefully I can help those two by kind of being a little bit of pain against the other team and creating some time and space for them.
What's it do for the team just to get a few days away to unwind?
Well, you get some rest, right? A lot of hockey. We had a lot of back-to-backs. Starting out this again with a back-to-back, but rest, energize, So the energy should be back, which is good. 3 days off. Timing issues and things like that, execution. So you got to simplify your game here tonight. Play a pretty simple hockey game and make sure we're predictable to each other. And it's about competing, working hard and playing hard out there.
How much can you shut off the coach's mind during those 3 days, but also maybe you have to turn it on to kind of look at the footage of how those last two games went?
Well, yeah, definitely. You look at things and you think about things and lineups and what we can do better here coming out of the break. So there's all sorts of things that coaches look at and stay with it throughout the break.
What's the danger of taking on a team that's going through a coaching bump or change?
Well, it's kind of I'd say the players, they want to impress the coach, for sure, and a little bit of a new lease on hockey life. They're a talented team over there. We all know that. We've talked about it before. A lot of good players over there, and we expect a very hard game tonight.
Austin Trubisky, what is his status for tonight?
He's doing better, so we'll update you tomorrow. But he's doing better, which is good.
So he won't be in the lineup tonight?
Nope.
But a chance tomorrow?
I would say no tomorrow too, but again, he's doing better, which is good.
Doing better is a good thing, but is there any concern it's going to extend longer or revisit or anything?
Listen, I can't give you any more than that, to be honest with you. I mean, like I said, I'll update you more tomorrow. See how he's doing tomorrow.
What stands out about Todd McClellan, the coach?
Very successful coach over a number of years. Great head coach. His teams have been very successful. He's been around a long time. Coached a lot of hockey.
Is there anything you want to see from your team going into this? Maybe offensively you didn't see in the last couple of games. What would be the message?
I don't know about. We always talk offense. We had chances to score in that game. The last couple didn't go in. It's the other side of the puck that is more concerning for me. Is we gave up 3 goals to Winnipeg, in my opinion, that are easily corrected. Again, I talk about details, stick details, little things, that we got to do better. We got to be better, and that's the focus here.
Is it a good sign Chris Tanev was able to join?
Yeah, he's feeling pretty good, so it'll be a game time decision.